It's your man Joshua Pondexter coming to you live. Little topic this morning, Thursday morning, estate plan. A family meeting is essential, right? So just a little quick conversation on some options, some things you can to consider when you're planning your estate, right? So let's just dive into it quickly. Leaving property to multiple heirs, what to consider. A family meeting is essential to determine whether your heirs want the property, and then it's a matter of choosing the legal arrangement to leave those properties to them. So, first of all, you got to determine, do they want the house? Do they want the cash? Yeah, they want the cash. Do they want the stock? Do they want the bond, right? Do they want the vacation home? Do they want the jewelry? Do they want the personal item? Do they want the car? Do they want the boat? Do they want the business? So whatever business that you, whatever property that you have, rather, you need to determine if they want it, right? So am I going to liquidate, give them the cash, whatever. So a family meeting is essential to determine these things, right? Estate planning. Arguably, one of the most difficult aspects of estate planning is choosing who will receive your inheritance once you're gone. Ah, that boy ain't did nothing for me. That girl that left and married that guy I don't like. So it's a difficult decision. It's a big decision to make that can become even more difficult depending on your family dynamics. Some of the things that I just mentioned there. Any mishaps or misunderstanding can lead to a costly battle in probate, which you want to avoid at all costs. In the state of Illinois, that could be 6 months to 24 months. Could cost you anywhere between 10 to 15% of your estate. So if you got $1 million estate, it's $100,000 that could go to lawyers, court fees, other people, taxes, which can be a disastrous enough to break families apart. But with a clear understanding of your options and adequate planning, you can ensure your estate is handled according to your wishes. This is why estate planning is critical. So let's keep these family ties together and let's look at some options, right? So when it comes to passing down property, you have a few options. Talking about real estate, you can sell it or gift it to your children. You can establish a trust, or you can form some sort of legal entity like an LLC. If you choose to establish a trust, the trustees, the successor trustees, when you pass away, you name will be responsible for owning, maintaining the property. If you form an LLC, your heirs will be owners and must follow specific governance rules. Most people who have business don't follow these governance rules. That's why they have problems. And operating agreements for the property um, is used, right? How it's going to be operated, how it's going to be used. But to understand what options is best, you need to understand your family dynamics, right? I'm telling you, family meetings are critical. Couple options we want to give you: joint tenancy versus trust agreements. A joint tenancy is a legal arrangement where two or more people own the property together. In this arrangement, each person owns the property equally. That means any decision regarding the home must be agreed upon by each and every owner. For example, the home can not be sold unless all owners, all of your children agree. I might not want that. So another problem with joint tendency is that um, I'm married. My brother's married. We own resident 50-50. Something happens to me, it belongs to my wife. Now you in business with my wife. Now my wife get to make decisions. You probably don't want that. Or I don't I know I don't want my brother's wife making decisions about our family home and our family properties, right? A trust arrangement is a bit more flexible and give you control to manage your property even after you are gone. Doing this essentially allows you to transfer ownership to the trust itself. That means everyone must follow the terms of that document, which can help mitigate disputes and legal battles. It can also protect your properties from creditors and lawsuits. So, quickly, joint tendency, problem, shortfall. The trust is a better option. Therefore, you can determine ownership. You can control it from the grave. You can mitigate disputes. And well, mama gave you this, daddy gave you that. Well, that was their decision. I'm just going to accept it, right? And you can keep creditors and lawsuit out of your business, right? So, my people, estate planning is important. A family meeting about your estate is extremely important. Get your people on board. Let's have a conversation. You can have a complimentary consultation with me, joshuapondexter.com. Hit that button, schedule your complimentary consultation on estate planning. Let's figure out what's best for your family. Let's have a family meeting. We have had hundreds of those with families, right? We get all the fighting out the way, all right? Hey, be blessed. Have a wonderful day. As always, important, we wish you love, peace, and soul. Bye for now.